Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Golden Bachelorette Chock Chapple and Joan Vassos celebrated her birthday in New York instead of with family. Is this a sign of more family drama? The Golden Bachelorette's Joan Vassos recently celebrated her birthday with Chock Chapple in New York City. But her family was notably missing from the celebration. Joan, who just turned 63, came into prominence when she was cast as a contestant on The Golden Bachelor Season 1. Though she and 72-year-old Jerry Turner shared some serious initial chemistry, the private school administrator and mother of four had to leave the season early due to a family emergency. Jerry's loss was America's gain because it wasn't long before Joan was cast as The Bachelor spin-off's first female lead. Remove ads. Joan kicked off the first night of the Golden Bachelorette Season 1 by meeting 24 single men. Among the impressive gathering of divorcees and widowers was 60-year-old Chock, an insurance executive, business owner, and divorced father of two from Kansas. After a thrilling season of dates, Joan and Chock get engaged and ride off into the sunset together. Though they've been happy since then, they've struggled to deal with some alleged family drama. They recently celebrated Joan's birthday in NYC, but the absence of Joan's children led to questions about their family issues. Before joining the cast of The Golden Bachelor Season 1 and The Golden Bachelorette, Joan was a widower living a quiet life in relative obscurity. She was married to Joan Vassos for 32 years before he died in 2021. And they have 4 children together. Joan's children are adults, and some even have their own children, making Joan a proud grandmother. Joan was very close to her adult children, so it was important they liked Chock. Some of Joan's children traveled to Bora Bora to meet Chock for the first time during the Golden Bachelorette Season 1. When Joan left her children alone with Chock for a moment, they could talk openly. Joan's children expressed concern that Chock would try to replace their father. Chock seemed to mollify them when he explained he had no intention of taking Joan's place. In fact, he told them he had nothing but respect for their father and wanted to honor him by caring for Joan. Taylor and Tyler are Chock's children with his first wife, Heather Chapple, whom he was married to for 12 years before their divorce. After his divorce, Chock met Elizabeth Gorey, and they were engaged for 9 years until she passed away from cancer in 2022. During their first solo date, Chock told Joan that it was the most devastating loss of his life. Their shared loss was one of the things that bonded Joan and Chock together. They both understood each other on a deeper level, and it brought them together. Joan and Chock got engaged during the Golden Bachelorette Season 1 finale and immediately began to focus on building their new lives together. In addition to wanting to get to know each other away from all the cameras, they also wanted to bring their children together. The first inkling that Joan and Chock were struggling with family drama came directly from Joan and Chock themselves. In December 2024, Joan and Chock posted a clip on Instagram discussing bringing their families together. In the clip, the couple were in a hotel room in Los Angeles, which they just returned to. During the video, Joan confessed that bringing their families together had been a little harder right now. They didn't expand on the details, but it's clear Joan and Chock have some family drama to work through. Joan recently celebrated her birthday, and she celebrated with 2 events. Joan posted Instagram photos and footage from her first event, which took place in Maryland. Several of Joan's children and grandchildren gathered around her as she celebrated her birthday. Joan joked it was the 33rd anniversary of her 29th birthday. And she even blew out a 29 candle on one of her 2 birthday cakes. Joan's birthday dinner looked like a fun party, but Chock was missing from Joan's birthday dinner. The Golden Bachelorette Season 1 couple returned to New York City to celebrate Joan's birthday. Joan and Chock posted Instagram photos from the trip. In several of the pictures, Joan and Chock pose with various friends, but their families aren't in any of them. It looks like Chock didn't attend Joan's family event, while her family didn't appear at her and Chock's event. It could mean Joan and Chock still have a lot of work to do when it comes to bringing their families together. In a surprising twist, Chock, Chapple, and Joan Vassos from the Golden Bachelorette chose to spend Joan's birthday in the bustling heart of New York City instead of with her family. This glamorous celebration, set against the iconic backdrop of the city's sparkling skyline, has sparked plenty of chatter, and not all of it is celebratory. Fans and insiders alike are wondering, is this glitzy getaway a subtle sign of brewing family drama? A glitzy Big Apple celebration. Joan Vassos, beloved for her elegance and heartfelt vulnerability on the Golden Bachelorette, turned heads when she and Chock Chapple shared snippets of their New York adventure on social media. From a romantic dinner at a Michelin-starred restaurant to a carriage ride through Central Park under the twinkling city lights, the couple's posts painted a picture of pure bliss. Joan, dressed in a sleek crimson gown that matched the city's vibrant energy, looked radiant beside Chock, whose signature charm was on full display in a tailored navy suit. The duo's joyful smiles and affectionate gestures hinted at a love story that's thriving well beyond the confines of reality television. Missing family members raised eyebrows while the birthday celebrations were undeniably picturesque. The absence of Joan's family did not go unnoticed. Joan has always emphasized the importance of family on her journey through the Golden Bachelorette, often speaking fondly of her children and grandchildren. Yet this milestone occasion saw her far from her usual circle of loved ones. Speculation quickly mounted. Was this a simple scheduling conflict, or does it signal deeper tensions within the Vassos clan? Some fans pointed to recent rumors of disagreements between Joan and certain family members over her very public romance with Chock. Clues from social media eagle-eyed followers noted that none of Joan's family members publicly acknowledged her birthday on social media, a stark departure from previous years when heartfelt posts and throwback photos were the norm. Instead, Joan's Instagram was filled with glamorous snapshots of her New York escapade, with captions that hinted at newfound freedom and joy. Sometimes, stepping out of your comfort zone leads to the most unforgettable moments. Joan captioned one photo of herself and Chock on the Brooklyn Bridge. Chock, ever the supportive partner, chimed in with a post of his own. Here's to celebrating life and love in the city that never sleeps. Happy birthday, Joan. You deserve the world. The elephant in the room. Insiders close to the Vassos family have hinted at mounting tension ever since Joan's romance with Chock became public. While her children initially seemed supportive of her journey on the Golden Bachelorette, sources suggest that the whirlwind nature of her relationship with Chock has raised concerns. They love their mother and want what's best for her, one insider shared. But adjusting to the idea of Joan finding love again, and in such a public way, hasn't been easy for everyone. Could Joan's decision to spend her birthday away from her family be a reflection of these unresolved issues? Chock's role in the drama. Chock Chapple, ever the charismatic and confident suitor, has been a divisive figure among the Golden Bachelorette fanbase. While many admire his unwavering devotion to Joan, others question whether his bold personality might be at odds with Joan's family dynamics. Chock isn't one to shy away from speaking his mind, a close friend revealed. That's part of what Joan loves about him, but it's also something that might not sit well with everyone in her family. Despite the speculation, Chock has remained steadfast in his support for Joan, often praising her strength and resilience. A message of empowerment. Some fans have interpreted Joan's birthday celebration as a powerful statement of independence. After years of putting her family first, perhaps this was Joan's way of reclaiming her own happiness and prioritizing her relationship with Chock. She's showing us that it's never too late to choose joy, one fan commented. Family is important, but so is living your own life. Joan's journey on the Golden Bachelorette was marked by her willingness to take risks and embrace new experiences. Her decision to celebrate her birthday in New York, far from the familiar comforts of home, seems to be a continuation of that narrative. What's next for Joan and Chock? As the couple continues to navigate their post-show romance, All eyes will be on how Joan's relationship with her family evolves. Will they find a way to bridge the gap and come together? Or will Joan's love story with Chock further widen the divide? For now, Joan and Chock seem content to write their own chapter, one filled with love, adventure, and a dash of New York glamour. As Joan blew out the candles on her birthday cake, perhaps she made a wish for harmony and happiness, both with her family and in her blossoming romance with Chock.